In late 2014, I started getting really ill, and essentially I just never got better. I was so sad and just didn't know how to do things anymore. And I just felt so isolated because I just couldn't do all of these things that I wanted to do and that I was so passionate about. It was very, very hard having so much of who I was just taken away from me.
So we know that over the course of people's lifetime, 1 in 4 Australians will suffer from a mental health difficulty, and that for the majority of those people, they'll experience their first experience of mental health difficulties will be in adolescence.
I couldn't go out because I just felt terrible. It was an absolute nightmare. It was so bad and it was so stressful, and that was the start of my day. It affected absolutely everything. It's affected my friends, my family, how often I see people, what I do, my physical fitness. So this has absolutely affected my entire life.
This is an important issue. We know that, first of all, around 10% of our adolescent girls, and then slightly less percentage for the boys, are going to experience a major depression during the course of their adolescence. If we can do something about it at that stage, then that doesn't carry through to their adult life.
People still don't really understand the fact that I'm not going to university, because for so long I was this bright, smart academic child, and now I'm not doing any of that. A lot of the times I couldn't concentrate, which made school essentially impossible, because I would read something and not understand it, which was so frustrating.
Research has shown that people with depression have reduced processing speed. So that has just been described as brain fog.
And some of the newer research that's come out has identified, particularly in adults, has been able to show that if we're able to exercise certain parts of the brain, particularly those parts of the brain that are linked to poorer processing speed, if we can actually get it to exercise, we can improve the way it processes.
So what cognitive remedial therapy does is it increases brain processing speed. And by lifting the brain fog, we help to improve cognition and increase brain reserve, enabling people to be able to cope with negative life events in a better way.
I guess the research that Dr. Grant and Dr. Berg are doing in terms of the brain training is really innovative and groundbreaking.
So the funding that would be provided from the Novus Foundation, and we really appreciate the support from all of those people who are making a contribution to this important evening, will allow us to be able to start and test a program that we think can make a significant difference to our young people. Without it, it almost certainly can't happen.